Hey, hi everybody, welcome to Radiant Guardians. You're with Crispy. Please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl, would really appreciate that. And also check out my description box down below. You'll find 2 links to a meditation, a link to our Telegram page, and also a link to Ismail Perez's website. Right, how's everybody doing out there? Hope you're all doing well and are very safe and being mindful, right, as everybody gets their last minute shopping, Christmas shopping done, and trying to get to their families for Christmas dinner and things like that. So I hope you all being mindful to just keep yourself safe, your family safe, and everyone else around you. Okay, so it's really important at this time of year because it can be a little bit crazy. It really can be, and unfortunately there have been deaths on the roads already, and that is before Christmas. Okay, so it happens around that period of time because people are not aware of their surroundings, not being in the present, right? So please just be mindful, okay? Safety first, safety for you, your family, and everyone else around you, okay? So we have at least maybe about 40, 50, or even 100 people that are safety conscious at this time of year, then so many people are going to be better off, all right? So let's just keep it nice and safe for everyone. I've got my notes, okay, so I'm going to share something with you guys, and it's probably something that I haven't shared like before, because it talks about embodying, right? It talks about embodying your soul, all right? Your spirit, your consciousness, your soul. It talks all about that, and so we're going to dive into this, and I don't think I've actually even shared this with you guys, and I think it's really important for us to learn about that. It's really important because it's like when you come into awakening, right? You're actually really embodying the vessel, the avatar, the vehicle. You're not the vessel, all right? We don't identify with the body. And I have shared it in a video, and I think that video is, self-explanatory, that you are consciousness, that you are soul, and that you are not the body. So we don't identify with this, but we do, as souls, consciousness, spirit, embody this, okay? So we're going to learn about that, and I'm going to go a little bit deep into this, and you know what, take what resonates for you, okay? Take what resonates for your highest good, all right? And if you can, do all of your own research, all right? Check what other people are sharing, check my information, okay? And yeah, just use all your discernment, all right? Take everything with a grain of rice, okay? And yeah, so we'll dive into this, we'll learn all about it, and yeah, we'll just have a really good time with this information and sharing this video. Now, before I get into this, and I just share with you, I went out last night and I had a marvelous, wonderful time, and yeah, it was great. It was just so great. You know, that's what we got to do sometimes. We just got to let our hair down and go out and have some fun, right? Have some really good fun, as long as you're safe and everybody else is safe as well, and you're happy and you're spending time, you know, still present, all right? Stay present always, but having a really good time with friends and family as well. So had a good night last night, and it was fabulous. Oh, it was so wonderful. And even got to like go down by the river on my own and have a little bit of a breather and just have a bit of a meditation and sit beside the water. And I tell you what, get beside a body of water, because it just does amazing things for you. Like the energy just raises up, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So if you're having a downer, go down by the river where there's a body of water and it's running, okay? It wouldn't work if you go and sit beside a lake or a pond, alright? It's got to be moving. The water's got to be constantly moving, like a river, a stream, the ocean, the next best place, the ocean. And I tell you what, come to speak of it, the ocean is just truly amazing. I don't know, it kind of gives you that feeling like everything is just, you know, all that energy, whether it's negative energy, whether it's heavy, right? You get a bit of a heaviness, so you go to the ocean, and for some reason I think it just takes all of that heaviness that is on you and takes it out with all the waves. I don't know, it does that for me, but I'm pretty sure it would do that for you as well. Alright, so anyway, let's dive into this and let's learn. Let's keep learning, let's keep growing. Before I get started, I just want to make a note, right? There's so many videos out there about these drones, right, in New Jersey. So many of these videos being made, so many opinions, so many information, so much. Everybody's got their own story, right? Their own reality, what they see, what they know. One is saying this and the other is saying that. At the end of the day, you guys, you know, come back right here. Just focus right here on yourself, right? On your spiritual journey, on your ascension, okay? So much of it can be just a scam, alright? A scam for views, a scam for likes, and a scam for clicks and subscribers. That's all it is. A lot of it is people are not even sharing truth, okay? They're not sharing truth, they're not sharing what they've done a deep research about, right? They haven't actually gone there, alright? So they create content, they create a video, and a lot of it is just false information, and it's not even true, alright? So careful, guys. There's a lot of scam videos out there, and I've seen lots of, and you've seen a few of them, and someone is saying one thing, someone else is saying another thing, and this person says no, that didn't happen, and this person says yes, it did, and it's like, don't worry about it, guys. Alright, stay present, don't let yourself be distracted by that, and careful too, because a lot of them are just going for likes, clicks, views, and everything like that, okay? Alright, and that's probably why I haven't actually made a video about drones and things like that. It's like, oh my gosh, we don't even need to worry about that. All we need to worry about is our ascension path, our journey, our mission, our purpose for being here on planet Earth, raising the energy, frequency, vibration of our planet. Okay? Alright, so yeah. So let's delve into this learning about embodiment, and it's all as well as kind of like you come into awakening, or you've been say a walk-in, right? You have a walk-in experience where you have a soul swap with one consciousness that goes out and the other that comes in, and yeah, you start to, your soul begins to embody this, alright, begins to awaken, and there's a lot of cleansing that's got to go on, right? Because there's been downloads, there's been years and years and years and years of downloads of programming done, and so soul has to clean that all up, alright, to be able to embody this properly, okay, to embody your avatar, your vessel, your physical body. Alright, okay, let's get started with this. So let's get the show on the flippin' road. Stop talking, Crispy, and just get the show on the road, right? Alright. Okay, as we move into the next 5 years, so the next 5 years is like, 2030 coming up, right? I wonder what that's going to look like. But however, let's just stay present, right? In the moment. Live in the moment, in the present. Be present. So yeah, as we move into the next 5 years, which are defined as the morphogenesis. Alright. As we move into the next 5 years, which is defined by the morphogenesis stage of the ascension cycle, we are encountering drastic geomagnetic recalibration and structural changes within the planetary architecture that began new stages of higher consciousness. And higher consciousness, a state of higher consciousness, is when we begin to raise our frequency, energy, vibration, and that we become fully, right, conscious, fully aware, right, because we go into higher and higher states of consciousness awareness. Alright, so now, higher consciousness awareness coming into physical embodiment at the multiple layers of awareness. As more of the internal circuitry between the multi-dimensional layers of the mind are connected, the splits that existed between the mental body layers start to merge and unify, thus potentially shifting the perception or perceptual experiences of each individual as they begin to embody more unique dimensions of personal consciousness. And so what happens when the unconscious mind, pain body, and astral mind streams start to emerge into the consciousness mind perceptions of the individual and into the collective consciousness. So theoretically, the result is basic embodiment that begins the soul integration merge within the expression of the physical vehicle. However, in the next 5 years cycle, we are about to find out what it looks like at a mass scale. Yeah, oh my goodness, I could imagine right now. I mean, just imagine where you are right now in your ascension and how much you have evolved, right? How much you have grown, how much you have embodied your vessel and done all the inner work. Imagine what you're going to look like in about 5 years' time, right? Right, that's why we've got to keep going. That's why I keep reminding you guys. Stay here, stay within, keep doing your inner work, stay centered, stay present. Okay? So, where did I get up to? Alright, so that exists within the state of sleep stasis. So that content which has been existing in the lower collective unconsciousness streams or unconscious or consciousness that exists within the state of sleep stasis is awakening now and becoming more conscious, surfacing at global levels. And this has been raised, which means all of us have to up our game. So we've just got to up our game, and we've got to keep going. We've got to keep tapping in and working on raising the self, right? Cleanse, clear, purify, center, right, present, etc. And all of us have to up our game as we are being pushed to the next level of our spiritual development. No matter what stage we are in, we must embody. And so we are adjusting to live in the discomfort of the void, entering the state of no-thingness as we profoundly drop in density, so we can anchor into our new location in the timeline. And so as a result, our biorhythms and lifestyle may change drastically this year. Well, in the coming year, it may change drastically in the coming year. Let's just put it that way in 2025, right? And it's embodiment or bust. We'll see how we go, right? But always hold hope and faith and keep going. So when we integrate and embody more aspects of our multidimensional higher self, we also access higher dimensions of consciousness. Thus, our experience and perception of the physical realm greatly changes. As we assimilate or acclimate to the current planetary shifts, it can feel incredibly disorientation. It can be feeling like disorientation and physically uncomfortable. And at times we may experience great energetic pressure inside the body that may feel overwhelming, and all of these great energetic feelings that we can feel inside the body are ascension symptoms, okay? And that's what we experience and that's what we feel, right? We feel it on the higher level. Everything changing, taking place. All right. So the sensation of massive pressure exerting upon the physical body has been described as oscillating to vibration incompatibilities. Another ascension symptom, just as I was saying. This is a lot of ascension symptoms that go on. So this occurs during embodiment process as we endure electromagnetic and recalibration between the particles, layers of matter, vibration and higher frequency oscillations throughout the collective consciousness and blueprints of levels. So at whatever level consciousness and personal blueprint we are incarnated with on the earth, every human being is being pushed into the next level of their personal embodiment process to fulfill their higher spiritual identity potential. Alright, I'll just read that again. And so, at whatever level of consciousness and personal blueprint we have incarnated with on the earth, every human being is being pushed into the next level of their personal embodiment process to fulfill their higher spiritual identity potential. For each person, the embodiment process is unique, and yet the majority of the collective consciousness on earth is undergoing stages of soul triad, merging with relative integration phases to finally embody the soul layers. And so the pressure to embody will be experienced differently for many 3D people who may experience it as intense or internal anxiety or physical symptoms that can be easily labelled as medical issues. Gosh, now we've all had that, right? We've all gone through that. A lot of the ascension symptoms, they feel like they're all medical issues, and they can be, and they may be. So if you're having some medical issues, please go to your GP and make an appointment, have it checked out, okay? Alright, so who may experience it as intense internal anxiety or physical symptoms that can be easily labelled as medical issues, but they are unable to get the root of the cause, or unable to get to the root of the cause. Alright? So this phase is most difficult for those people that are polarized in their inner masculine and have shut down sensory feelings which disconnect them from their overall body awareness. And so the physical body is extremely important during this stage, as what we are here to shift on the earth can only happen while we remain inside an ascending human body. So yeah, interesting, guys. Many people will be required to effectively slow down and relax, to simply simplify their lives and just breathe, and even to isolate themselves from others, as the pressure to authentically embody the highest self continues. In the first stages towards embodiment, many people must slow down and conserve in order to release energy blocks in the physical body that have been conditioned from accumulated harmful habits in 3D society, such as patterns of emotional pain or mental anxiety, by continually pushing themselves into higher stress levels and situations. So yeah, we've just got to take good care, alright? Take good care. So to successfully undergo embodiment without making ourselves sick, with stress and pressure, we must surrender into relaxation and learn to develop body awareness, and to experience sensation and feelings that happen in the moment of our body. Alright? I mean, this is all new stuff when you go through awakening. It's all new because you know, it's not easy, right? I mean, what? Becoming a monarch butterfly? It's not easy. You're going to go through a lot of stuff. You're going to go through turbulence. I mean, turbulence of the most ridiculous kind, right? And it's never easy at first. But as you continue to do the inner work and you keep going and keep going, it gets easier, right? It gets much easier, guys. Trust me, I promise that as you keep working within and going within, doing all of your inner work, it just gets easier and easier. But in the beginning, oh my God, it's like a train that is just out of control and it just won't stop, right? Alright, now let's continue on. So to successfully undergo embodiment here without making ourselves sick with stress and pressure, we must surrender into relaxation and learn to develop body awareness, to experience the sensation and feelings that happen in the moments of our body. Alright. So embodiment is becoming consciously aware of our own biological patterns, their organs or origins, and opening to the possibility and how we can work to clear and heal them, and what is our body's wisdom communicating to us now. So when we listen to our body's needs and are willing to develop present moment body awareness, we are opening up our heart in order to register deeply felt sensations and impressions. So body awareness opens up the possibility of direct cellular knowing that relays intelligent information. We are also learning the importance of self-care and self-love as necessary core components of cultivating higher spiritual emotional development, and finally allow us to experience authentic embodiment. So yeah, as you go through your awakening, as you go through your ascension, as you do all of your spiritual inner work, right, Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Alright? Self-love, self-respect, and just be gentle and kind as you go through these processes. Okay? Alright. So when we are in the process of embodiment, we are connecting to the most authentic part of ourselves in the moment of allowing the honest observation of sensation, emotions and feelings that are happening in our body without judgment or suppression. When we allow ourselves to embody, we are more available to be fully present with our life experiences. Thus, we feel more grounded, centered and connected in our life and with others. Our physical body holds the intelligence and feelings that give us the map to unlock our authentic self by peeling away the layers of painful or negative patterns. And that's what I was just talking about, right? We got to be kind to ourselves, gentle with ourselves as we peel back those layers. It's kind of like an onion. So you peel back one layer at a time, okay? Taking your time with it and being gentle with self, alright? I mean, there's no easy fix or hard fix. There's no sudden fix, okay? So you're going to take your time. So our physical body holds the intelligence of feelings that gives us the map to unlock our authentic self by peeling away the layers of painful and negative patterns. If we are willing to observe ourselves and put forth the effort, alright? So, 2024, the change in the law of structure and the planetary body which impacts the quality of raw material, the quality of consciousness energy, and used along with the quality of intent that is manifested through a human being in the physical realm. This theme explores embodiment throughout creation, the bringing of pure raw materials, pure consciousness and spirit into matter that has remained protected from artificial intelligence corruption. So even in this year and the 5 years to come, for us it is opportunities to explore how these structural changes in energy to matter impact our manifestations and how our light work projects are being protected from negative attack through dedicated and practice of the laws of one. Alright. So embodiment starts with body awareness. We had a thought, right? Therefore, real embodiment only happens when the higher consciousness bodies are able to come into the physical realm, which means to fully align, embody, and seat within the physical body itself. Alright? So I'll just read that again. Therefore, real embodiment only happens when the higher consciousness body are able to come into the physical realm, which means to fully align, embody, and seat within the physical body itself. So currently, the structural change as a result of the bifurcation within past, present and future planetary realms impacts all human beings towards greater embodiment levels of their soul, monadic and higher spiritual layers. Right, so embodiment is about becoming more conscious and aware about our body and mind and how they are functions together, or how they function together in direct partnership with our consciousness access level. As we ascend, we are becoming more self-aware in the first person experience, that is recognizing more of what is actually happening within our body and mind at the same time as we are traveling within a group consciousness experience. So through dedication, self-observation, we can pay attention to many different layers of consciousness patterns and reactions and simulate that are occurring simultaneously and extend throughout the physical, mental, and emotional spiritual bodies. The earlier stages of authentic embodiment levels are dependent on developing self-awareness, as the more deeply we know ourselves, as we know our body and how it functions, the deeper we can go into the spiritual embodiment stages. And if we do not observe deeper motivations, self-talk, and pay attention to our body's reaction, we cannot truly... Alright guys, I'm back. Just had some children going up and down in there. Alright, and if we do not observe our deepest emotions or motivations, self-talk, and pay attention to our bodily reactions, we cannot truly know ourselves, and this generation's inner disconnection that blocks the integrative embodiment process. So embodiment begins to happen when the consciousness layers, as one becomes more self-aware of what the body is doing during a variety of different contexts that we encounter in life. These are situations, experiences, relationships, our memories, and history. History, the social and culture lenses that we filter through our personality to make sense of the world. And so, through all of these layers of context that we are exposed, we have many memories and beliefs recorded in our physical bodies. And that's so true. This is like a computer, you guys. Your avatar, your body, is a computer, and when you've been programmed your whole life growing up, it is downloading all of that information in this, right? And that's why when we go through a dark night of the soul and we come into awakening of our soul, the soul is like triggered by all the crap that has been programmed in here, and that we have to do all the cleansing and clearing all that crap out. All that shit's got to go, right? Alright, so through all of these layers of context that we are exposed, we have many memories and beliefs recorded in our physical body and nervous systems from the experiences that come with those sensations and feelings that are all interconnected. So yeah, there's a lot of cleaning that's got to go on in there, right? And I'll tell you the truth, right? I'll tell you guys something. Before I started making these videos and content and sharing information and everything like that, I had a few years, right, of doing all my inner work and cleaning this house, right? Because when I had that walk-in experience and one consciousness tapped out and I tapped in, right, I had to come in here and just do a lot of spring cleaning. Okay, so I had a couple of years to do that before I started making videos and sharing this information with you guys and making content. So first of all, I had to work on myself. So before I could ever make any content, share it with you guys, I had to do the work myself first. Because what's the point of me making these videos for you, sharing my information with you guys, sharing knowledge, wisdom, and insight with you guys if I haven't actually done this, right? If I hadn't cleaned it up, if I hadn't deprogrammed, right? Relearn, right? Unlearn, and all the rest of it. Healing, right? Healing the inner child, healing all the wounds, right? That were left behind in this, right? So yeah, had to do all that before I could make these videos and content with you guys. And as we do, We gotta do that, right? I can't sit here before you and create content and videos if I hadn't even done the inner work. I mean, right? Oh my gosh, that's why I can sit here and share my information, because I have done all the work, and it's a breeze now. It's kind of like a walk in the park. Anyway, let's keep going. Through all the layers and everything like that, sensation and feelings that are all interconnected. Alright, so we have many memories and beliefs recorded in our physical body and nervous system from the experience that come with those sensations and feelings that are all interconnected. So dedicated self-awareness. Alright, let's have a look at that. Thus, embodiment goes hand in hand with dedicated self-awareness by making the commitment to be in the observer consciousness, or to watch and listen to our body and mind by paying attention to exactly what it is doing and feeling in the moment to moment. I tell you what, when we allow our bodies to guide us, right? I still do it to this very day. Guys, I shit you not. I listen to my body, especially when it comes to working out as part of my ascension. As soon as I incarnated into this vessel, walking, right, I got started. I went to work on healing this, and to this very day, about 5 years ago, I've been allowing my body to guide me and been listening to my body. And when I first started out, I was like, when you get advice, listen to your body, let your body guide you. I was like, oh, how do you do that? Well, does my body talk to me, and how do I listen to it, and how do I, So I went through that. But as I continue to allow my body to guide me, listen to my body, right, I'm here and having an amazing time, because I've, just let my body guide me through this ascension and also guide me through my workouts. So to this very day, every morning when I wake up early in the morning and have a workout, I let my body and my soul guide me through those workouts. So I let my soul, my soul speaks to me, right, when I'm working out, and my body guides me when there's pain, when I've done too much, and that's when it's time. Either slow down or take it easy. Okay, so yep. Okay, let's keep going. So we learn that the mind contents and beliefs will reflect in our unconscious or automatic reactions to any external stimulus. And thus we observe these reactions because we want to know ourselves more deeply in order to be free of unconscious blocks or blockages through thought embodiment. And so the first stage of authentic embodiment begins with moments of saturating, concentrated focus upon the present moment, awareness of the body's sensation, whereby recognizing the body's language, feelings, and reactions are the sum reflection of the buried context of the mind. And so automatic reaction in our body can notify us of deeper context and belief that are carried within some areas of the mind. And this content takes shape within the form of the body's posture, gesture, or movements in the body's way, or in some way. Most people are disconnected from the ununified or the ununified relationship that exists between the body and the layers of their mind. And so cultivating deeper awareness of the body's ascension or sensations and movements, while noting complex, deeper feelings that arise, is important in developing self-awareness as well as progressing into the stages of higher embodiment process. So when we cultivate body awareness in this way, it allows us to make possible growth, changes in ourselves, and because from observation we have become aware of what we needed to change, to become healthier, more balanced, and more on the go. It is nearly impossible to make because we are unconscious of the areas that need improvement. So if a person has little body awareness combined with little self-awareness of the consequences or of their thoughts and actions, they generally remain unconscious to what they need to do in order to free themselves from pain or to better help themselves, right? So consequently, developing self-awareness in the present moment by paying attention to the body is key to making positive changes within ourselves that can ripple positive impacts that generally improve the quality of our lives. And so this is what I was talking about before. So like every time I listen to my body, I let my body guide me, right? My soul's paying attention to what my body is telling me. And during winter, right? During the winter seasons, we can eat a little bit too much and, get a little bit, put on a couple of pounds. And so when I do during winter put on a pound or two, my body lets me know. It gives me that feeling of, I feel a bit big, right? I get that feeling. And when I get that feeling, that's when I know it's time to move my ass and get working out, and so that I can be comfortable in this. All right. So when I get a little bit big, my body becomes uncomfortable, and it says, "Hey, all right, put that down, and let's do a workout." So that's how I let my body guide me. All right. I just listen to it. When I feel something, then I just know. Alright, keep going. So as we are more present within more present moment body awareness, we start to experience the physical body we inhabit. So knowing that it is the vehicle for our mind, consciousness and spirit to express through in order to travel through time. Everything we experience has greater purpose for lessons and gaining knowledge about the inner spirit traveling in the material world. And so as we start to experience this inner knowing as a reality in our day-to-day life, we become more embodied, connecting with higher aspects that find expressions through us that expand our consciousness. And so we are continually growing by learning more about ourselves and embracing change in the process of being more deeply authentic. So embodiment means to feel how it feels to be in your body and to be conscious of those feelings, paying attention to recurring patterns that may be disempowering and limiting. So only when we can see these patterns and how they influence us, we can change them. Absolutely, guys, we can change them, right? If there is something that we do not like, we have the power to change. And we are so powerful, you guys. We are so powerful. I'll just remind you of that and how much power you have. Wow. So dedicate to explore improvement body awareness through observation of sensations feelings and experiences that are happening in our body, movement or moment by moment. Pay attention to expressions that you feel in bodily movements and reactions, just as I was sharing before. And where does your body hold stress and constrict? So wherever your body's constricted, like mine, when I have that feeling of feeling like I've put on a few pounds, that's when my body tells me, hey, knock knock, just do a workout. Alright, because there's a build-up of energy as well. So, and plus you've got to look at the diet too. So, guys, you know what? When it comes to intermittent fasting, right? What I do, instead of like going hardcore fasting, I just fast from the foods that that may have gained me a pound or two. Alright? So I get a list and I go, no more of that, no, 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 no. Cross it all out. And then I go, yep, more of that, more of that, more of that, more of that. So it's like you're fasting from the things that you're saying no to, and you're saying yes to the other more healthier options, right, in your diet. So it's all hand in hand, diet, workout, go together. Alright, so where in your body do you feel more relaxed and open? What can you do to more deeply connect with your bodily awareness? Yeah, so body awareness, guys. Let our bodies guide us as well. Alright, slow down and find ways to move your body that feels positive and joyful, such as dancing, right? Dancing, going out for a walk in nature, swimming, right? Deep breathing, connecting with nature, just as I was saying, and allowing something harmless to feel pleasurable and be enjoyable. And, you know, put some music on. Do a lot of dancing. That's another way. So practice and explore what it means to be embodied by being authentic and true to your experience in any context that you may find yourself. Your experiences are valid and important in the authentic embodiment process. When we deny feelings and experience we deny the truth, which blocks embodiment. Make commitment to become fully embodied by being as authentic and truthful as you can be in all circumstances. As you grow and change, your version of authentic expression will also continue to grow and change. Accept change as necessary for continual authentic embodiment. Alright? So disregard labels of acceptable or non-acceptable things that describe them or describe terms that are spiritual, conscious, or awakened in the possible or positive or negative. Instead, focus fully on really what you are feeling in the moment and finding the most authentic and compassionate expression for it. Alright, and pay attention to your reactions in your body as they reveal places where you still may be hiding something from yourself and others because you are afraid. Be willing to face what it is that you may be hiding and attempt to describe it so you can learn to overcome the fear that feeds it, right? So when people in our lives, such as friends or family members, are relating to us in past images of inauthentic ways, generally invite them to know the real you. Share something that is your authentic self and then ask them to be real with you. In the embodiment process, we want to relate with others who also value authenticity and support this path along with us. which is really good. It's good to have support from friends and family, and you're mostly going to get that support from those that are experiencing awakening and going through their awakening ascension sojourn, right? Someone on the same page as you and knows what you're going through. Alright, participate in bodily awareness centered activities, research therapies and educational material online that may be highly supportive now. Find areas that interest you, such as body work, facial and tissue release, somatic therapy methods that focus on embodying and presently through grounding, breathing, posture, and perceptual awareness, hydrotherapy, and neutral mind and meditation. So meditation is usually the most main key that I like to use, because it gives you a time of relaxation, right, and being able to just breathe and allow stress to just fade out of your life, right? Alright, so when we allow ourselves to be totally honest in how we are feeling in our body, we can be present to the embodiment process, and then we can start to observe those places that need our love and attention so they can heal and recover. All about healing and recovering, guys. Alright? And this is what all part of embodiment is all about. Alright, coming into great awareness of our bodies, and also listening to our body, allowing our body to guide us right through this ascension. So important, really important, you guys. So when we allow ourselves to be totally honest in how we are feeling in our body, we can be present in the body embodiment process, and then we can start to observe those places that need our love and attention so that we can heal and recover. The body informs us when something is not healthy, and that something in our body or life needs to change in order to rebalance and heal. Thus, we need to learn to love and connect to our body while listening to the body's messages, turning into what the body needs to keep us balanced, healthy, and embodied. And that is so true, you guys. You know, we've got to have deep love and respect for our bodies. Alright, this is your temple. Okay? Your body is your temple, and we've just gotta tell you what, you've just gotta embody this vessel, take good care of it, listen, let it guide you through your ascension journey. Alright? I know a lot of you out there that are watching my videos, you know how to do this, but there are going to be some people, there are going to be some souls that are just going to come into their awakening, and so they're going to be a little bit put off, right? But as you continue your inner work, as you keep going, as you just keep rolling on and just rolling with the punches, you're going to be fine, okay? You're going to be fine. And you'll find soon enough, alright, your body starts to talk to you, starts to guide you in your ascension journey. Alright, so that is it, you guys. That is all I have for you right now. And I hope that you got quite a lot out of this information that I just shared with you. So please only take what resonates for you. Use your discernment, okay? And use your discernment, use your intuition, take only what resonates for your highest good. Alright, so that is it, you guys. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And I just want to, encourage you guys. I know that it can be hard. It can be hard at times. And I hear a lot of people say this, right? I hear not a lot of people, but a lot of star seeds and way shows and light workers. Some of them say, I've really had enough. I'm really tired. I know it can be really tiring. It can be exhausting, right? Going through ascension And but I encourage you guys, hang in there, alright? Keep going. You're not alone, alright? We're all going through this together, guys. We're like elbow to elbow, and we're all going through this together, alright? So just hang in there. Be of goodwill, be of strong faith, and get out in beautiful nature. She'll wrap her beautiful arms around you. Hug some trees, alright? If it's winter over where you are, get on your computer, find a video, and that just reeks nature. Get a nature video. Maybe you'll find a nature video on YouTube, and just close your eyes and be in that moment. Put some earphones on, plug it in, listen to beautiful nature, listen to birds, listen to streams of water. If it's winter where you are from, then do that, alright? That is the next best way to get close to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, is like just close your eyes and just listen to beautiful nature with videos on YouTube or whatever videos that you have and that you can watch. Okay, alright, so that's it anyway, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching these videos. If you like this video, please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl. Would really appreciate that. I appreciate all subscribers, everybody who shares, and everyone who watches. And if you want to watch more videos, they're going to be either side. Alright, guys. Mwah, mwah. Have a safe Christmas. I love you so much. And I'll see you on the next video. Alright, guys. Good night. See you in the next video.